Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this. Texas and Texas Tech, which came very close to turning into something that was pretty ugly. Brock Cunningham had a beautiful form tackle. I don't know if the Texas football team, as they head into the SEC, is going to need to add like a middle linebacker, but I think Brock Cunningham could be a pretty good middle linebacker. That was definitely targeting that hit that he had on Darian Williams. He got ejected. Fans got mad. They started throwing stuff on the floor. Kid got put in cuffs and carried out. And all the while, Texas found a way to. Honestly, I don't even know what the final score was. That's how bad the blowout was. They were up by 25 in the middle of the second half, and I haven't seen a box score since. Tyler, are you worried at all about this Texas Tech team? Like, is this saying more to you about Texas or Texas Tech?
To me, it says more about Texas. Also, they went into Texas Tech, so it's a great road win for them. But I kind of view Texas just as a Max A. Smith. If he gets hot, they're going to win. But tonight, obviously, I think this team is growing, and you know, I don't know. I'm just not as big of a fan as Tech as some people have been. But um, yeah, that's where I am with this.
Randolph?
Uh, I don't want to minimize this Texas. When you go on the road and win in Lubbock, Texas, that's big, and they were dominant. And I know Texas Tech made a run to make it respectable. Rob, they finished up. They cut it to 12. They tried to make it. They tried to make a run at the end, but they just dug themselves in a massive hole. Couldn't get out of it. Their backcourt couldn't buy a basket tonight. Pop Isaac and Joe Toussaint struggled. They couldn't kick it in the ocean tonight, and they just weren't very good offensively. And you just can't overcome that against a team like Texas. Texas can score, man. They're getting healthy. They're getting everybody back. They're playing. They're starting to play better. Asmus, has to get. He struggled the last couple of games. That wasn't going to last. He made a couple of shots here tonight. So if he gets going, that makes Texas that much more dangerous. But I was shocked to see how bad they were kicking Texas Tech's ass, at one point tonight. And but Texas Tech
That's
fought
a tough
back, and
place to play, man.
it is,
That
it
is a
is, man.
tough
Like,
place.
you don't. Many people don't go in there and put that type of performance in there. You just don't. And credit to Texas, man. I mean, as much as I say Texas Tech struggled, it's credit to Texas. I mean, they like you said, many teams don't go in there and put an ass kicking in there on Texas Tech like that.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the two, right? Like we know that Texas Tech is a good team. We know that they are a good program. We know they have a tough home court environment, and we know that there are some very valid questions about how good this Texas program actually is and how good Ronnie Terry has them at this point in the season. When you go on the road in this league and you win the way that they won, there's nothing else that you can say about it other than that was an ass kicking. That's impressive. That is a performance. That is
Yep.
something you got to remember. And if anything, it is a wake up call for Grant McCaslin and this program. But I do think it's now interesting. You look at Texas; they get Oklahoma at home. They get Oklahoma State at home on Saturday. They're at Baylor. That might not be a win, but then they get Oklahoma at home, and all of a sudden, you're looking at a situation where they get to 500 in the Big 12, and you could get all the way up to like an 8-9 seed kind of line if you're Texas here in the NCAA tournament. RC, do you think they have a chance to make a run? Are they dangerous at all? Can they get back to the Elite Eight with this group?
I don't know if they can get back into the Elite Eight, but I think they're capable of that. I think for them to get in the Elite Eight, it would be Asmus has to play well. I think he has to be at
Mhm.
the top of his game. They need him. He can't be the slump has to be over. He's got to be really efficient. So if he's leading the way offensively and making shots, then I think they all have a shot.
Yep. Max Asmus has taken teams on runs before. He took an Oral Roberts
He's
program to the second weekend of the NCAA tournament. He can definitely do it with Texas. Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field 68 content.